What's happening, guys? Celtic CC here. After doing a disappointing test run with Landwalker where I wasn't very impressed with him, I've decided to go ahead and make a video on Syverica. I feel like the channel deserves to have a test video with Syverica. I would say throughout the history of Castle Clash, there's been certain heroes where you can say they've been game changers. You know, back in the day, things like PD and Ares. Then we had Skull Knight. Probably after that, maybe Dovekeeper, and then the Vanica. You could put them in on that list definitely. And for me personally, Zephyrica has been the most OP hero I've ever seen in the game, to the point where he sometimes just seems completely broken. How good is he? Well, I don't know how good he is with other builds because I've never tested it out, but certainly with a stealth, he can be completely broken in certain situations. How broken, you ask? The best example I can give was one Fortress feud where we were coming up against a very, very strong guild who were, just a lot more active, had a lot more players. They had a lot of Syvericas running about. I managed to get my team one, which had Syverica, into the main tower, and that team camped the middle tower for the entire hour of the Fortress feud. And I would say probably 80% of the time it was Syverica on his own, and no one could kill him. That's how OP he is with stealth. The reason it's so OP is, and I'll go through all these details now, is he's immune to silence, which means the stealth can't be silenced. So as soon as his HP goes below 35%, he becomes elusive, and it increases his attack and his attack speed. It's just very strong. It makes him very difficult to kill. Ultimately, his kryptonite is melees, and there's certain heroes and certain teams of heroes which, can get him killed on the cooldown, but it doesn't happen very often. He's also that strong. A lot of Guild War raids, I can just put a Doom Balloon on him and solo a base with just Syverica, if I wanted to. A lot of the times I don't. I will chuck the extra heroes in. So I got survival. Usually the standard is you go with stealth as his main talent, and then it's either survival or blade dance. Blade dance is good if you've gone with dodge traits. So let's have a look at his proc then. So at level 13, deals true damage equal to 224% attack to 4 random enemy units, and recovers HP equal to 44% of damage dealt every 0.2 seconds for 4 seconds. Right, 0.2 seconds putting down 224% attack over 4 seconds. That's a lot of attack. He's like a machine gun when he procs, and he's a sniper. He ignores damage reduction effects, so things like, Sacred Light won't have any effect with this hero in play. He summons a whirlwind when he attacks. The whirlwind deals 400% attack damage to enemy tags in his path and paralyzes them, which is also very strong. What's very important about him, he has a damage cap with 36,000. Immune to freeze, petrify, entangle, silence, energy reduction effects, conditions from calamity. What is significant about that is notice he's not immune to stealth. He's not immune to stun, which does come into play sometimes. It can get a bit annoying in certain situations with him not being immune to stun. But I think if he was immune to stun as well, he'd be ridiculously OP. But being immune to silence means this stealth works superbly. As for Destiny and equipment and all, Destiny, I've got him up to level 69 so far. I'm not taking him any further just because I've got other heroes I want to use those Karmic Rocks on, so I'm happy with that so far. And I went with melees just because I wanted another, hero on the base. It also make melees is good up against other Syvericas and the Vanicas and stuff like that. He can be really effective. And you might have seen my rolling video on him. I ended up putting a lot of accuracy on him, traits wise. So I managed to get 5-star accuracy on superior traits and a 4-star attack. I just can't bring myself to change that to go for 2 5-stars. And then in the normal traits, I got 4 5-star attacks, one 5-star dodge, which is nice to have an extra bit of dodge, and 4-star crit. So it's more of an attack build, which I would say is really good for the PvP modes, things like Fortress Feud and stuff like that. It does make him a little bit squishier in things like Guild Wars, though. With Guild Wars, you want to kind of keep him alive and just, getting Doom Balloon going a lot of the time. So there are times when I wish he had more dodge. Most of the time, though, it's not an issue. The accuracy's fine. So how good is he? You probably all know he's amazing. I mean, he's been out for a while. And this is the dungeon I test on. and he should have no problem soloing it. I won't bother with Doom Balloon. I'll keep Air Force 1. I know I switch between Air Force 1 and Doom Balloon for pets. It depends on, what I'm doing. So if you keep an eye on these actually, the one thing about his proc, it is attracted by troops, which is a weakness, no doubt about it. But you'll see the proc starting to go down on the heroes. Unfortunately, there's something wrong with the animation. It's oh, there you go. The animation's going a little bit better there. Yeah, the animation not quite as good as usual. It normally looks a bit cooler than that. But you can see here, he's just going in, putting down decent damage. Some of these centaurs are nearly dead. All the rest of the heroes and all the troops are dead. And you've got the survival coming in, giving him extra invincibility and extra heals. And he's just sniping all these centaurs. And you just see he's just crazy OP, You probably won't even need the stealth on here. I don't think they can put enough damage on him. You see here, I mean, obviously him not being immune to stun, it slows him down and things like this. I mean, he is affected by magic towers, so it kind of does slow the progression down. You see, he's pretty comfortable solo in this dungeon, no problem. There you go. That's what the proc should have been doing earlier. I don't know why it was. There's something wrong. The game's a bit glitchy at the moment. I've noticed like there's a few things. At least the magic towers are working now. They weren't working earlier. So you get the idea, Extremely good sniper, very difficult to kill, very tanky, with survival, extra heals, extra invincibility, got a damage cap. Of course, with Bloody Mary in play now, that damage cap is not quite as effective, but still, I would still rate him as just for, the most OP hero in the game. As a solo hero, I still think he's better than Bloody Mary, definitely. Even though I haven't got a Bloody Mary to test it out. A Stealth Syverica I still think is better than a Bloody Mary. I see Bloody Mary as more of a good support hero to have to help for killing things like the Zephyrica's and Doves. You've probably also seen him in Lost Land come up against him, Stealth Syvericas. They've been putting him in there just to, make it more difficult to progress through that. So this is what he's really good at then with raiding. So with regards to raiding, let's put a Doom Balloon on him. Just because in a lot of situations he is pretty much unkillable, and it depends what might you're at, right? For me personally, I'm at Ascendant 2 level. I'm always coming up against like Breakthrough 30 Levanicas, Breakthrough 30 Doves. They're unkillable. Do you know what I mean? A lot of the time they're just a nightmare. You just can't kill them. They just there's just too much going on. Like the damage cap and all that. Like it's difficult. So basically, what you get with Zephyrica is a hero that won't die himself, and he can just tank. And the Doom Balloon will just wipe the base out. So this base here is a little bit too easy. Let's get something a bit stronger. So here's another Syverica. So let's see how good he is against another Breakthrough 30 Syverica. So there you go. The stealth has kicked in. Depends how much malaise is going on. He nearly died then, actually. But you see there, it looks like he's about to die. You see his health there, and then boom, the survival kicks back in. Then with Doom Balloon going on, I mean, he's going up against another Breakthrough level 30 Syverica. I don't think this guy's got enough melees going on to kill him, basically. So with Doom Balloon going on, he can just, solo this, hopefully. And this is a strong team I'm going up against. I mean, he's running Empire Walla Walla, which is also reducing the healing. Obviously, I'm going up against a Syverica backed up by an occultist, which is extremely strong. I'm not going to be able to kill this Syverica and break through. That's not what Syverica's good at. What he's good at is just staying alive with Doom Balloon. And this is why he's so amazing for things like Guild Wars, because he can do things like this, I mean, even if I chuck the rest of the heroes out, you get the idea. Now, if I chuck the rest of the heroes, they're probably all just going to die against this Syverica anyway. Do you know what I mean? I won't use any magic, just to show you what I mean. And you probably won't be able to break through and kill it anyway. So see there, it's like everyone else is dying. Obviously Dovekeeper stays alive. I don't know why Levanica just seems to fall over all the time. It's because he's not immune to silence. Dovekeeper's nearly dead. There we go, 100%. That's how good Syverica is. He's phenomenal. He's a broken hero, basically. Do you know what I mean? I mean, if you're going up against other teams in Fortress Feud and they got Syvericas, the trick is, and it's a good tip, is to stay on defense. Because if you're running a Stealth Syverica, chances are they're not going to be able to kill him. And if they're the ones attacking you, that means when they time out, they lose. Do you know what I mean? So that's a very important tactic when you got Stealth Zephyrica. It just changes your account. It completely transforms the account. It's the most broken hero I've ever seen in the game. There's no doubt it's why Bloody Mary was brought out, is to deal with this problem. He's crazy OP. He's just a brilliant hero. I've had a lot of fun playing with him, and you know, I've enjoyed having him on the account. He's made my guild a lot better for Fortress Feud. So my other vice leaders, they and other guild members, they got Syvericas. Makes our Fortress Feud team very strong. See there, the last one we won pretty comfortably. Do you know what I mean? And it makes Guild Wars comfortable most of the time. I think since I've had him at breakthrough level 30, I think I failed one Guild War attempt once. I'm not sure what happened, he just suddenly died. There was a lot of melees going on. It is his kryptonite melees, because melees stops him healing. And obviously that means the survival heal's not effective, and his health self-healing's not effective. But, you know, that just goes to show just how good Syverica is. If you don't have him, you're seriously handicapped if you're going up against other players who do have him. You know, I mean, there's some who will argue that Levanica is better than Syverica. I personally, I think Syverica is better. You know, maybe my Levanica is not the best build in the game, but he is Blade Dance. But I just think the difference between Syverica and Levanica, which is so huge, is Syverica is immune to silence, which means stealth is phenomenal on him. Levanica doesn't have that luxury. Stealth can be silenced on him, totally different, you know. So yeah, guys, that's my review of Syverica. By far the most OP hero I've seen in the game. I think he's still going to be a really strong hero for a long time. I'd be amazed how OP the heroes will get if someone comes in and replaces him completely, and you end up with a team of 6 heroes that you don't have a Syverica on your team when you got him on your account. You know, he's that good as well. I actually ended up getting a second one on the account from floating. I used up all my last floating oil powder and got a second one, and instead of, like, you know, I decided to put another one on for Fortress Feud. I got an Enlightened, I got to work on him. So yeah, the hero's amazing. You really want them. It's like, you know, I've had a lot of time to test him out at breakthrough level 30 now, and I can just say he is awesome. He's just a really strong hero. Essential for your account, no doubt about it. You know, if you're waiting for him to drop down to $10, definitely, you know, get him when he drops down to $10 or whatever it is. Okay. Alright then, cheers guys.